Woman, you did bring your way. I did have a ton of 1.2. Yes, 1.3, 1.
Ah, yes, so much to be a super high sense.
What that when we ask how far we for. Sister, well, who for the wine now? Batch now.
Can't show you.
Junior Police, your friends, and kind of mistake.
Woman, you did bring your way. I did have a ton of 1.2. Yes, 1.3, 1.
Ah, yes, so much to be a super high sense.
What that when we ask how far we for. Sister, well, who for the wine now? Batch now.
Can't show you.
Catch up on the set. Say, no higher papa. Me catch up on to a higher papa. What dear some papa? Eti diabere ye. Enye. Diabere ye. Koko be bag ye say there will be aso onto.
Ade mbo na mo say
Me chata wo kwa 6 can wo. Wo kwa 6 can wo.
Let say 25 no kwa ye dem am kra sika so san ni wo.
Anu o mo say ya sabati so 25 please come. Ya sabati so ni absro so beto. Ni
Ghana jinkwamba. Wana. Jomama. Papa ndo wa woni election ke ye wu o me do nyame ka onam sabo wa asase mu abie ni akwahye mi.
A few moments later.
Stupid institution if we call it office of the bogus nonsense rubbish, office of the whatever prosecutor, special prosecutor rubbish, and then Mahama so baby and I can say I will not scrap it, I will not do it because they are all together, they're still together.
Mahama, chekwasi yampani wetum or call it for chinitum unkra.
They are all thieves.
We I say what been in Yaduma.
Yeah, Charlie, sir, Okatakyie Afrifa, sir, what Jimmy Chain? Sir, what Jimmy Chain? We are quite siapa. Video na mayena, why edit video? You brought a video on social media. You hear what I said, and you said I'm coming to borrow from the government. Your mother. If I'm doing my promotion, and you're one powerful, and NSA, they come and cancel my fight. The money I waste, they don't have to give me. We are quite siapa. That Okatakyie Afrifa. You think me? I'm there to come and chop government money? Yeah, Charlie. Sir, Okatakyie Afrifa. Sir, what Jimmy Chain? Sir, what Jimmy Chain? We are quite siapa. Video na mayena, why edit video? You brought a video on social media. You hear what I said, and you said I'm coming to borrow from the government. Your mother. If I'm doing my promotion, and you're one powerful, and NSA, they come and cancel my fight. The money I waste, they don't have to give me. We are quite siapa.
No aba. Attorney General so. Me nji Attorney General bi andida. Na akwa we oye Bahama Attorney General. Akwa na say. Dominica ni me nji ni ndi ba ko. On the Communications Minister ya friend Kwadwo Sam George. Pejana Betri for supete. Pejana Betri. Obati DSTV so no boy de chen kan no. When I say for second control by a party, why you? Akwana ayo. Baba DSTV for boafu. Politician Jimmy we no akofa data no be data analytical analysis and analytical kwasia professor apadi ayo for supete. Say ya ka say. Yes, na register sim for from wa. And we ye call kra as obi di akire na okuta phone nim. And so ye wo minister communications ministry wo madwuma say yo ya gro ho saa na ye tena ho saa.
Yehu dey say on fun ajapade e ma na busuafo. President me catch yourself, the current president, time no opposition leader be catch say ago for the relatives bokro no ma no. And then they say yehu clear omu bokro no ma no. They say yehu clear omu bokro no ma. His Excellency John Dramani mama yehu omu krono no. Omu fun ajapade Ghana ajapade ne yehu omu fun ma no. Ghana ajapade no. They say
Yes, I found one pay video you saw no pay share video no. Share video but more than share video man koka ye Andy si phone pen info nsa. Nyakopo be share sa share video no. Na anopa yi uhu se me ye video ya enye asembia ne se me mun send video yi Emma a Sadik Mus.
That Okatakyie Afrifa, you think me, I'm there to come and chop government money? My sweat. The money I'm talking about is my sweat. Yeah, Charlie. Sir, Okatakyie Afrifa, sir, what Jimmy Chain? Sir, what Jimmy Chain? We are quite siapa. Video na my na why edit video no there you brought a video on social media. Do you hear what I said? And you said I'm coming to borrow from the government. Your mother. If I'm doing my promotion and you're one powerful and NSA, they come and cancel my fight. The money I waste, they don't have to give me. We are quite siapa. That Okatakyie Afrifa, you think me, I'm there to come and chop government money? My sweat. The money I'm talking about is my sweat. Don't be there and be stupid over there. Are you stupid? I'm using my money to do my promotion. I take just 3 months to advert my promotion. Just 1 week. And you are one for 1 day to my promotion. And you are one for come and cancel my promotion. All the money I waste get lost. That is what I'm talking about. And you have to come and bring some video on social media that I said I'm coming to borrow from the government. You are kwasiapa. Chale me again, my boy. Kwe. Afrifa, me, you can't stand me, me, I'll beat you. Anytime I will see you, me, I will beat you. I'm telling everybody. Because you are saying on social media that you and me, you can beat me. Oh, you will see your mother and your father and your pepe. You will see your mother and your father and your pepe. When I face you.
Mualim bela. The men bon kwabra nyura. Alasa so you not the fatabai. And do kunya shambala. For Muale. For Muale, but what's Jamara tell you on Yala? Shine your Kwamba.
Ghana Jinkwamba. Your mama. Papa never won election. Can you go? Let me bring them in. Come on, Sabo was assassin. Yeah, question me.
A few moments later.
Stupid institution. We call it office of the bogus nonsense rubbish. Office of the whatever. Prosecutor, special prosecutor rubbish. And then Mahama saw baby and I can't say I will not scrap it. I will not do it because they are all together. They're still together.
Hey, Mama, Chikasi and Penny were to or call it for Chinitum, Uncragimpa.
They are all thieves.
I say what been a what been in Yaduma.
Woman, you did bring your way. I did have a ton of 1.2. Yes, 1.3, 1.3.
Yes, so much with the Asupu high sense.
Woman, Dada, we are half for sister. Well, for the one.
Enti ya mu kwa adwuma de na de akwan ben so na mo fa so amutimi ekwa adwuma ko ye adwuma still mu nye ska twa dia na bi ska
Che ye di awerho yakobe
ye say ye di awerho okay you free so ne yanko yanim ladies and gentlemen ye movie na Kofi Francis Kofi, thank you for being here Bachoba share my na yanko yanim and this show no is a special edition because ordinarily yenye show around this time, but we just decided that we are going to this time around have a Wednesday show. And I'm see a free BB spring break in America. So I'm enjoying spring break. As Santiago Niakola we can spring break. I meet them. If you am wanting to make a spring break. Anyways, abre mechia agona bipua wiamuase bepo ase funfuni da aban kokoti asua Kenan moso mechia mo nyina dome amenase mechia mo jamase mechia mo asamai akrofonso tano dumase kuna mechiamo afamaso oforia manfo ne nkrofo mechiamo sabre wo bia otumenka ayi keke your friend say Kennedy hoyi moso mechiamo nyina domi abra mechiamo nyina da mechira obia mechiamo nyina why na enche bia sechireni ba ko Afrifa mesori afri awoyi mu na maba na mene mo aba bedi menkea mpesi na mene mo aba ni aba bedi akaw ebi se me metumu so ase 123 yes me de hia ni ba o aja hine na de ba ne me koku ase me na afie ja ya do yonso yo mechia mu nyina obi a enkurase ne kofiase no kura no me wo interest kofiase se me wo interest pa eti mechia mu nyina your friend say agimai ne nkrofo agimai na bia no ahye space watch Steve Wonder we make wo betwuma da pa obeba kire ho agimai ho tsai bibia bokode mechia mo saa na mechia adumans ene ne nkrofo abila mechia obia wate mel kwabena was MP worker started mel o dizai media minim hwie o de minim wan se me manfo we hammer Dave Hammer of Hello FM. Sabre was wotie. Dave, bibia bokode. Sabre nso minim se Aisha Hawa Shaban. We ohine ba Kofi Admako ampa was with day grounds for you. Nana, you always sexy and you Lendro Depot. Me da say. We ya be ma dia. Enke kan sem hunu I'm always sexy no. And the wiase ye hu. Enke kan sem hunu. Kwabeno foria manfo we nyo foria manfo owo afama so na bedmase we yo foria manfo Facebook whatever you will do we will force you to go to MP position for us and no Roy agenda 2028 Michael Kwame Usu Zesty Kwame ajay we Asante Aguna no kure wo mu ne se Asante Aguna nyobi adia na continuously omoye o na Okatakyie MP no ana well edru ho a we will be but me sechreni into omo di MP o ho no omo nsene me qualify more than that to be a member of parliament na yenyan take a decision. If you decide you will lead a group of people, you must first approach them and understand the direction they want to go. Eti yebehwe sampanyampa no manfo no say direction be bi o maba bidu no ehefa no mo pese o mokọ na se be bi o mo pese o mokọ no nso se me wa ahoden a metimi aboa asomo ame akode a ene na medi animu ame akọ menyanya ho nyansa nimde ne ahoden a yede be kọ a memfa me ho nkọ se manfo ne nso ma me. Eti Richard Odro say agona nyameti ase. Richard, thank you very much. Agona nyameti ase. Che Emmanuel say pia wo hene Bashiru watching and learning from a year okay. When Yabuana Kwasia show Bashiru, thank you, Bashiru Haj. MP vibes all the way, sugar free in short, sugar. I don't know why you guys are saying MP vibes all the way, but we are good. We are good. Yabasom ya man for no, and no yamie. Matina a young cry, in fear be na MP na me pay keka, me qualify to be a year member of parliament within a year. Dome Kwabenya enclave because Dome Kwabenya matina wache pa. Sanso na se MP keke na me pedia me qualify to be a member of parliament ewo eye dwabin. If se me na na fie gya mo be ka bomfa. Me sia gya hene na ma kwasi wo se JD MP. Mfie bebre wo dwoso. Saa time na ya dwoso dwabin. Eti eche mu no na dwabin. Encherepo aso wo do ye fe atia edi ba besi kuba se hwere so. Eba besi eye duampo. Edi besi new kofodua. Ayi your friend say no boam no awuramu bomfa all the way to Admasa Pemna say edikosi ache ase ho nyina nso minim ho aha na no se ba se MP keka na nso se no de ye ka no asante agunafo je me boss se yokohene ho na mesum wo bipuafo je me boss se yokohene ho na mesum wo wi amoase bedumase akrofon so wo nyina je me boss se yokohene ho na mesum eti moma ye ni nkomo ni ye eduru ho na se se manfo no se wo mu hia kadachi ne ye masum bibi foforo dia ye bekọ ne yakọ akosom aha eti ye nko okay 1 2 3 Kwame Michael Kwame thank you ye nante and my announcement Aaron Eddie McCarthy is a program for the good people of GH. Simon Nkrumah say I'm watching you live. Simon, thank you. Yentie first announcement. Yentie.
Woman, you did bring your way. I did have a ton of 1.2. Yes, 1. Woman, you did bring your way. I did have a ton of 1.2. Yes, 1.3. 1.
Yes, so much to be asked who has said.
Woman, Dadam, woman, you have for sister. Wo for the wine now, bunch now. Woman, you did bring your way. I did have a ton of 1.2. Yes, 1.3. 1.
Yes, so much to be asked who has said.
Woman, Dadam, woman, you have for sister. Wo for the wine now, bunch now.
Oshe akwana weye prema ni papa. Hwebe ma se no si gina ha. Hey sister, wo fufu di wine na hwe aba nche ne ba. Akwa ye kurase ni. Why does he I'm watching you live from a year we am watching no why where's I'm watching you live from Odumase munyina obi ahwe bi na mon kama manfo ne nte what okay akwa se wo fufu di na aba nche bajo agwa ye kurase ni yenje news ni bio
woman you did bring your way. I did have a ton of 1.2. Yes, 1.3. 1.
Yes, so much to be asked who has said.
Woman, Dadam, woman, you have for sister. Wo for the wine now, bunch now.
Wamwa banche ne bajo. Said was here and him sister. Her wolf for dinner ban waited to your classic tamam pa kasa o. One tina kurasi want the body gestures want ya da. We so one tina boom fa pan in potemu, one tina kokotiashan in potemu, one take body gestures yes da. Muamutina cantonment ne ayi labon in wine dear. We near ye camuntiasia. Was here a wolf for the now bunch in the bejo, ampa bunch bejo. Yenti announcement number 2.
Sit down, young town comment. Me patam catch up and said. Say no higher papa.
Adai.
Me catch up and to a higher papa.
Adai.
What dear some papa?
Hey.
It's Jaberia, yeah.
Why adai?
Coco bear bag, yes, there will be a photo.
Sir, born in a must say,
make just a quiet 6 can walk. We'll go 6 can walk.
Let us 25 look at the Mamma Castle to send you.
And almost see a Sabbath so 25 police camera. Yes, but it's 1 year stress or better. Near the car.
And the Amuka, my dinner, a cranberry on a fast one which may equate my for years, you must still. Miniister scattered and
tell you, dear, who Yacob day.
Pianina will cocoa for Luca.
I see them young town come again. Now, I did go on and talk. Not one cover dabba.
Obedient.
Would have walked. Oh, I didn't talk.
What do cocoa for? Pause, and I mean, can't some children. What do cocoa for? What we're feeding gun and feeding, we're feeding. wo musika ne de ahwe Ghana mfie bebre mfie wo ha mfie bebre ene hwe se de osi gina wo ne ho ne ye bia wo de gina ho ohia definition of ohia enso ko hwe randia be watch e bone randia be watch e bone betimi ahwe papa yi mfie be edu ohia wo wose wankɔ baade a obɛda didi mu amantena akurase ne baade wo ntiase ye kɔdɔ afuom ye kɔdɔ aboje a ye kɔdɔ ne agisika that day no ɛyɛ by day wo kɔ no adwuma no wo kɔdɔ by day no age ɛno ne baade no wantena akurase a wontiase da, and you cannot understand the sovereign and the plight of the ordinary people. Tie de meka yi die nti o man Ghana yen kɔso ne sɛ we keep on electing people who do not have any knowledge of the plight of the people. They do not understand the sovereign of the masses. They can only assume. When you power in America, ne papa ni yesu ye dia ben ye wo ye ni atam MP dia ma no ye de ma no yesu en ye dia ben ne fa hin ne kosi hin. Na onu mu onko fom da baade woni ma ne kro. Wonim de friend baade. Wonim de hiani ni go through, wonim de koko ni no go through. Si ye kobo koko ni abunu no abunu ni abunu no ansa ni yakotu abegu apata ni hata ni de ensa numu amena wo no. Wonim ade kro etisi obi esu no yekuani a won tiase. They only assume. So we keep on electing people who are very far from the plight of the masses. Wasi sama anko baade ya minidi we koko ni enso ya tu koko no agu ho de abesi fie wonya atofo eti enso akoba ide ansa no adidi you are team member of parliament no oti so wonko afuo ni mu bi da obeda ate ase ba de ni sun no akwai sun no osun obeda ate ase. Samuel Oloto, why do you want to be MP in Ghana? Samuel, menya madwe se meye MP in Ghana. Nebo me se koba se meye madwene a, I believe that when you want to see a change, you must effect a change from a table you have a seat at. A table no ye make a decision, you know. Won't mean tenachiri na wonya hu dede. Now we expect say those are the table, the decision making table, no? They will effect the change you want to. And for that matter, you must find your way to the seat. Then the kind of ideas that you have, the kind of policies, the pro-poor policies that you have in your head, you can bring it to the decision-making table and make sure that those decisions matter and they count. So any day, if I decide I want to be a member of parliament, that is going to be my reason. I understand the plight of the masses. But if some young Casami, Hiani Mubruni, Jahini, Hiani Bubro, and the Banimia. Akosia Benewa, Hiani Bubro, and the Banimia. Timetia here for Memamia Kosia Benewa, Copenis, MSF, Nuakuchabe, Niakutua Benua, Yaya Quakoswa, near Friscuba, Yabetraho near to Tuabeno, near to Tuabenua, ya dear Sijaswa walk near a Ufre of a Yuscuba, Wako Foma, Waba just hope a wabe, a bet. Namma made in Nensa to more tria yango. Ansani ya kusku etimetia hiafo ni suase tie de me kaniye. So I won't just be wanting to be a servant of the people for the sake of it, but the happiness of the people shall forever be the happiness of me. Their plight shall be my plight, and that has been the reason here. Makonto kwa ni ye kura ye si ye kotro 10 cents dia yikadeche 10 cents manfo no It is any obey no. Why? Sani obey no. Obiansu remember ye deciding so ye beko yensuro ba kokura. Announcement number 3.
Yebra Malik Basintali ni aid. Ene saying, hwe kamia ye say ye ayado ye fu no. Emunwa no. Enwaba yemfa abida. Hwe say ye nyina ye dede.
Start view.
Minu ya sa fe no be video yi so anope ya share video no. Share video bo mo dan share video no man koka ye andisi for mpanimfo nsa. Yankopɔ be share sa wa share video no. Na anope yi uhu se me ye video yi a enye asembia ne se me mun send video yi emma eye Sadik Musa ye bra Malik Basintali ni aid. Ene saying hwe kamia ye say ye ayado ye fu no emunwa no enwaba yemfa bi da hwe se ye nyina ye dede wo de hwe soro ha hwe account no enti Sadiq Adam
na see aso na meyo yen ya wo communications minister ya fe na Kwadwo Sam George pejana betri fosu pete pejana betri obeti DSTV so ne boy de nchen kan no when I say for second crofo e ba ya padi why you Mama DSTV for buafu politician Jimmy Wia no akofa data no be data analytical analysis and analytical kwasia brofo sa padi ya fosu pete say ya ka say yes, I register same from what. And then we call cry as obi di akire na okuta phone nim. And so your minister, communications ministry, what you saying? Yo, ya gro ho sa na yetna ho sa. Say ya na beko, na say ya so na be yoyen. Ya ma ya dua anya adwuma. Na ya ntumrike hu se niema bi koso ebetime praye ya. Say ya na ya brabo no be yo.
No kore, Kwadwo. Afedi Kwadwo adwene ba fie. Kwadwo sma na adwene ne eye adwuma se e ba fie. Ana didije ya bam Kwadwo wo di ehunu se wo yese ni sei no ana yese na akọ wiese we no wadwene no na eba fie ana didije na ya bam mu di ahia Kwadwo smart Kwadwo ni dini ne honam se wonya smart baako sei Okay, yentie. Kwadwo, okay, yeda ase. Say odo di na ba. Yenko announcement number 3. Announcement number 3 ne say
no so na waba. Ami adom Ghana ajenkwa ba. Wana. Jomama. Papa ndo wa woni election ke yewu o he me do nyame ka onam sabo wa asase mu abie ni akwahye mi.
A few moments later.
Stupid institution, we call it office of the bogus nonsense rubbish, office of the whatever, prosecutor, special prosecutor, rubbish. And then Mahama saw baby and I can't say, I will not scrap it, I will not do it because they are all together. They're still together.
Mahama, chekwasi yampani wetum or call it for chinitum, unkragimpa.
They are all thieves.
We I say what been a what been
hey, Sabran
Who fear no so na waba attorney general so me nji attorney general bi andida na akwa we oye Bahama attorney general akwa ya fese Dominica ni me nji ndi ba ko on je nji ndi cha attorney general
won so okasana ne moma so aye shen se ya Kwadwo enso minim no se wo ka no kora dia minim Kwadwo wonom ensa da bi wine na ya wonom enso said wo sikasa ne moma so yes one way ya no bia wo kaso onum wi to da ne nsam no we ni si ha na we akosi ha na anopatututu one way ya obi senso wi no wonoanom dia minim wonoanom aminim Kwadwo minim if say to da said ye ne nsam ka no esi ha na akosi ha na esi Kwadwo smart yemfa ne sa yanko announcement number 3 Kwadwo smart onya smart yenti
face to face pan for pan yeah Charlie sa Okatakyie Afrifa say wa Jimmy chain wo
okay
say wa Jimmy chain we kwasi apa
okay
video na ma ye na wa edit video no you brought a video on social media.
No.
You hear what I said, and you said I'm coming to borrow from the government. Your mother.
Okay.
Your mother. If I'm doing my promotion, and you're one powerful, and NSA, they come and cancel my fight. They come and cancel my fight. The money I waste, they don't have to give me. We are quite
okay.
That Okatakyie Afrifa, you think me, I'm there to come and chop government money? My sweat. The money I'm talking about is my sweat. The money I'm talking about is my sweat. Don't be there and be stupid over there.
Okay.
Are you stupid?
No.
I'm using my money to do my promotion. I take just 3 months to advert my promotion. Just 1 week. Just 1 week. And Yawampa for 1 day to my promotion, and Yawampa for come and cancel my promotion. All the money I waste get lost. That is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And you have to come and bring some video on social media that I said I'm coming to borrow from the government.
No, it's a lie. It's
Yeah,
a lie.
okay, boy.
You lie.
Afrifa, me, you can stand me, I'll beat you. Anytime I'll see you, I'll beat you.
You cannot beat anybody. Make catch you pay. I tell why, my cousin Joe. If you are some fine boy, nada. Na me majuma, if you are some man, MC said that me buy a man, boxing. Me, if you are some juma, me buy a man, boxing. Na me hunu say talented me mu my explore sa talent no. Na if you want me to acquire the license to kill, he said the minim say emremu no say me yam adwene say me ye obibi a emremu no enemy bedi. The only time there is exception to say bikunwa yanya me hwe when you and I are in the boxing ring. I know, sir, in Latin they say voluntary non-fit injuria. To whom he consent cannot be harmed. Now, exception to that rule is that me no ebe jina boxing ma. Na aite min traini. Me ma chance say traini kura akame kwasia. Min traini. Aite wonkwa de min traini me kame se pa kwasi. Wo. Opa ma sharaf. Aite me bagana mayor. Ma sharaf promote we mama sharaf kwan so promote. Me and you we will be anyamwe. I need to explore that avenue. Boxing, you know, say I need to explore. Show my rebel. Adam Hubia, Aquaquasi Adwatiana said, Mentise Lilliput. When I am in front of you, I am mahusive. I am imposing. Mechuwa, Meshuan Casanyasa with you. I the boys. Mechuwa, show Ankasa. Who guys have a diagro? Now I'm in Sana this year, diagro. My poster, baby. But anyway, that's on the lighter side. 80 boys. Morning cobre a year yampo for ancraso. Maybe yampo for ancra. And say, almost come in the NT million, my special million house for, and then cry for. Or Munya can't cry now, my yibo, my yile, minim the idea. The moment on the canas or more de be near de. Media, yam family remember me move. Yamina fair fear in the school bem, and I cratch a my bem. Nanka Langat and minimum ye, Kobisa Nash, oh, Kumasi. Yamepe, and I fair fear, and I cratch some, and nay, Suku somewhat bem won't ye die, mem. Na, wo ye mema, some children make every for many swa. Kobisa Nash, Kumasi, Nash, macho mine. Kobisa no ganjero. Naka minimum ye Langas, no. Now, Tijina minimum cast mebua, Kobisa bone. Any bozy, and no quantum shot, Kobisa bone bozy. Ewa do Miss St. John's, Kobisa omo, nom canchero. Ye best show papa. Oh dear, my crutch is 70 fine boy now. They say I'm not a team and you near you, man, and I done a idea. You move on. We're at fourth announcement.
For Mualam Bella, the member Quabra Nura, Alasa so you know, you're not a fatabai.
Alasa,
don't put your shambella. For Muale.
It's where Alasa Suyini, the Constituency. You see, Ibrahim Mama Koto private jet, a Yakatachia. Name of the Constituency, Alasa in Suyini Constituency, and the Nippon and Chain and Numushu. Alasa Suhini, the Constituency, a Nippon and Chain and Num ensue, a Nippa and an Chain and Numushu. As you see, I am Yasa Ibrahim Mama Koto private jet, name on private jet and Yanadia. Private jet, no. Your mama and Nadia. It's your last and Sweeney. When you ya, woman for no nentry and no monsieur. Fachame. No disrespect to anyone, but then this is the realities of life. In the constituency, Tamale North, Alas and Sweeney constituency. Any panon and nentry and no monsieur. Wamaya team 21st century. 21st century, look at the kind of water that Kwame Nkrumah and Nananom air no more. Look at the kind of water Mensasa banana no more air no more. Look at the kind of water Castle Hereford Nana no more no more. Look at the kind of water Domu and Nana no more no more. In 21st century. 21st century. And so, ofa ya mamu a ye buya. Ye nuanom northness aba bedi positions of power more. Ironically, when you give them power, instead of them to use it to help their people, wamo de ya kesem won kran. Mekai wa bubefu ma bunfu. Me nuanom northness enya tumi si ya mo tumi se wo di speaker of parliament yo, so wo di president yo, uche mu yie pa no a, wo munya positions of power. Ya mo akwanya so mo nko mo krom no mo koko develop a, no mo di si dan kase ya rema kase nkran. Omo di sit na ya kase enso me ni wo mienu kase yi ensuo amanfo no enom ensuo amanfo no enom no ensuo amanfo no enom ne omo ne ntwe na enom wo omo ne ntwe na enom ya sorry free way yentie we
Omam nya wotini yan dodo ya mobo wo man dodo disabled ni we school otifie okomite no onya dan enti penifo ya sabio sabe aduane besi mu table so a enti mu firi sai enti mo ndwene ya ho kakra mo ndwene ya ho kakra Amimbolo in Deuteronomy chapter 27 I say cast be to those who mislead a blind man adana mo yesa adana mo tete yesa why yaya mobo Mr. President sorry President Mahame Yesufra so what that sorry yaya mobo disabled for yaya mobo
disabled for yaya mobo enti ya menya ne se John Dramani Mahama aban ne bae no disabled for na ya mo tobut baby a wo motie se wo mbetena tobut no ma ya adwuma ade abo aban no ene Jomama aban ne se sa disabled for no mo ya MPP for etu apa mo nyina akotena fie eti ne ya me no ka say several months disabled for na akotena fie a ekom eku wo mo disabled for na akotena fie a wo munya aduane nie disabled for na akotena fie a wo mo depend wo mo yire ne wo mo enana no ayi wo mo yire ne wo mo ma no esu ye jai binom eno na ye nua ya nani afrei wo kemwo se Jomama amemo no so ba for on ye ntie no
Jomam nya wotini yan dodo ya mobo wo man dodo disabled ni we school otifie okomite no onya dan enti penifo ya sabio sabe aduane besi mu table so a enti mu firi sai enti mo ndwene ya ho kakra Amimbolo in Deuteronomy chapter 27 I say cast be to those who mislead a blind man adana mo yesa adana mo tete yesa why yaya mobo Mr. President sorry President Mahame Yesufra so what that sorry yaya mobo disabled for yaya mobo
disabled for yaya mobo asem ne dika eso wana beka Okatakyie Afrifa ma no poi me na meka me afa me hotanye asem no edika wan ne beka Okatakyie Afrifa na no po wono ne beka me afa ne hotanye disabled for no comedy womo yo anyway you started your first show na first a year show no just so you know that Jomama memo no frakadam atro deception wamo enka no korintino. Let's look at something. So this letter was written by Dr. Callistus Mahama, who is the executive secretary to John Dramani Mahama. Now Dr. Callistus Mahama eka assembly in 2025 April 2nd or trial letter was suspension of the grant of contract appointments. So Yeridia was the grant of post-retirement contract appointments to retired public servant staff has been suspended with immediate effect. Now, kindly take note of this directive and ensure strict compliance. So, here John Dramani Mahama, the executive secretary, which is Ora Callistus Mahama, on the 2nd of April 2025, last year, a issue communique signed by Ono Dr. Callistus Mahama on behalf of John Dramani Mahama, announcing said the decision of the cabinet, the decision of John Dramani Mahama amemwo, and they said all post-retirement contract appointment extension yetwam. It is over 60. Now say so retire yema extension bill. There were no exceptions, there were no extensions, there were no backdoor arrangement. A clean, bold policy on paper by John Dramani Mahama amemwo. But John Dramani Mahama amemwo, the realities on the ground, does it reflect, does it mirror a year letter noa, a year Callistus Mahama, what they buy, Yemusasa question. Now let us have a conversation. Says, with this 60 years, now you're a public servant, you are supposed to go for retirement. John Dramani Mahama said, oh, extend this retirement and Emma Ubia. Sa retirement now won't extend no. And they young shad you. Menoka say acting CEO of Jaya GMPC, Kwame Ntua Amwa. Well, Chamu 60 years, say 66 was say, Kwame Ntua Amwa Dimfie say 66 beboa. Sansuna Bennett Aye Akantua. Bennett Akantua. Our no year deputy CEO for GIF. On also the 66 years, he is still at post. Sansuna Engineer Julius there. Okay. Engineer Julius Kwame Kwekpena Nidino. MD for ECG currently. MD for ECG Edimfie 62. He is still at post. Meanwhile, John Dramani Mahama said, oh, extended Obia. Dr. Tony Oben, our CEO ma Petroleum Hub. And then Dr. Tony Oben at this 64 years, he is still at post. Dr. Francis Barr, Deputy CEO Goldbod. Dr. Francis Barr, Deputy CEO Goldbod. And they were also more than 60 years. He is still at post. Sansuna CC Kweno, CEO for Gaming Commission at this 63 years. Still he is still at post. Sansuna Ora Vincent Kwabenu. Water, Ghana Community Water and Sanitation CEO. No at the 62 years. Ura Kwabenu is still at post. Now the question we are asking is that policy now what they buy say won't extend a year the retirement a year package, Question here Busan say is it still at post? Is it still real? Are these individuals above a year that policy? Is the policy binding? And answer will move because of closer to political power, it does not a year reflect, it does not extend to them. If the mandatory age for a year retirement is 60 years. John Dramani Mahama bind through Dr. Callistus. A year chere said on extended any retirement via OMA extension. Now, all of a sudden, these people are above the age of 60, and yet they are still at post. IGP, Christian Teteyonu, Waburu 60, he is still at post. Eti Jomama buying Swakasa Shesura, Shefom, when Yenipa Betimi Ajeno Edi. Yera John Dramani Mahama abaying Swakachera Shesura, Shefom. If Seminoka se Wakachera as of last year, say one extended any retirement on extended wabwa. Presidency no wonder say for day a year contract emu won't mean carry. Or say did I hear their contract extended? Normal contract extended young with 60 years and above he's supposed to go home. It's in a contract extension. Now the presidency is violating the very directive of Muanka Sadebaye. In any case, we knew that your mama memuno can be a or one knee so nemuno, say Bayanaka way you beunu say. The NTA make us say when they say, Atu force Yabeka Chere say, and Crawford Mako retirement a year bo more country or mokano. They are more than 40% of a year you pay. Public service for pay. 40% the editorial amount for Ika. So if you have issued a nationwide directive suspending a post-retirement contractor, there is no way so one guy's a baby giba jomama memono or guys Dr. Callistus, we know you are lying, we know you did not mean it, and we are exposing them. That's exactly what we are going to do. CEOs in MMDC is at post. Who authorized them to be at post? He said that one guy's policy, you don't believe in it. Now the question we are asking you, how do you tell the ordinary public servant to say on retire at the age of 60? We are politically connected. To say Dr. Tony Obe no more maka. 62, 63, 65, 66, and yet they are still at post because they are politically connected. So the ordinary servant in India, who preach fairness, and yet who practices selective exemption. Dr. Tony Obe I say for Omo Moroso. Let's see him say your mama or car or chatro. So Dr. Callistus mama. When our science are communicating, when our Kasama president, you can be the president taker. Who set a standard, and yet you cannot walk your own talk. Policy as a will enforce you cannot even enforce your own policy. Dr. Callistus mama. It's a question. Did you mean what you said? Ana aturo ni nada aturo ni nada moya 419 moya frakadam amemu na yaka frakadam amemu yi ye hwe se munyina amate eye recruitment eye enioma ekoso say abansi wa bie portal. We are going to unearth the lies by this government. Now, Abayinse recruitment na ekoso. Don't forget, you were a Ghana Armed Forces recruitment. And you were the other security agencies, and the Ministry of Interior. Ghana Armed Forces is not under Ministry of Interior. So, Ministry of Interior were more the prison service, the police service, the National Fire Service. Now, Abayinse 5,000 slot for the Ministry of Interior, National Fire Service, Police, blah, blah, blah. But Yera Mutaka Mubarak, Aturonti, will be a portal and collaborate 500,000. And collaborate 500,000, tenio. Now, and collaborate 500,000, or more corporate slot of less than 6,000. Ama nkola ya kwa kutua ene atro ene na adanti nkola na kwa kutua eye 1,600 each krono aban a woma ne manfo adwuma wo se bone manfo no krono wonim se wo fa nkola 5,000 nanso wa bia 500,000 ama nkola no yesi efre bibi health dia ben omo kwakọ health maintenance cost 1,600 wo je nkola nyina 1,600 wo abra wonim se onfa even 1% of 500,000 yaka anwasem kan afa ye ho a Kionet aban ne se wono de watie manfo ni sum. And for that matter President Mahama ahodi emergency a cabinet meeting. Now, emergency cabinet meeting in Baya, Felix Ofosu Kwache and an Sasha said, President Mahama has directed the Ministry of Interior say omo increase the intake for 40,000 tenye. Now, the letter coming from President Mahama, which was signed by Felix Ofosu Kwache, and it said, President Mahama said we increase say recruitment, yenye intake of 40,000 for a period of 4 years. After man for the budget so already letter now say President John Omani Mahama has held a high-level meeting with the heads of security agencies, Minister of Interior and Acting Minister of Defense on the ongoing security service recruitment. Following the briefing of the process, the President has directed that the number of men and women to be recruited to the various security agencies should be increased from 20,000 to 40,000 over a 4-year period. Are you serious? After man for the bomb, some share. President Mahama ya adio wa ya adio. Nam si ye awurade keone taban se mo nyame se nyame af men free soro ama. Se nyame twedi ampo af men free soro ama. Ama men mie bie nneoma ni so ankyere mu a keone taban yi de frakadam be kumo. Kien yo. Die ntia make saa ne se. President Mahama before see ye be ye recruitment biano. Ministry of Finance, what in a budget equa. Sa Ministry of Finance budget no. When they kind aye appropriation, tienyo, which is statutory. So appropriation is say, Ministry of Finance beka se misika me de ba se me ba be dina fe mu ni nyina no. Ministry of aye agric, say na me de ba memam 2%. Ministry of Interior, memam 11%. Ministry of this, memam 10. Ministry of Defense, memam 20. 80. Ansan ye bedi Ghana sika biano. Ni ya ye appropriation nyina wie. Ewa bra the last budget ya. Ora ato force de call parliament. Ema parliament jitu mu no. Ministry of Interior. Ya mo 11.4% of the national budget statutory appropriation. Ya dia mo. It's 11.4% no. And no na ye be hwa ho se ene emudodo sei ane yeyi ade afa recruit for ene ye kan recruit for na recruit for no eka ye betua omo the whole year no ya factor it into the budget. Is a John Romani mama be catch say ya ye top level meeting and for that matter you see ye increase a year number name free a year 20,000 to 40,000 over a period of no abusa question say so 20,000 to 40,000 whereas there has been already appropriated a year statutory appropriation given to Ministry of Interior. Whereas John Domani Mahama said there can never be any over expenditure which has not been appropriated to that ministry. Whereas John Domani Mahama said, Assembly Walkano say a basse over expenditure, it must be brought back to Parliament for approval. Whereas the president knows very well, say already know yewo a year allocation a year say Ministry of Interior and Ministry of Defense. Or a year recruitment 10,000 every year. And for that matter, 10,000 out of the 10,000, 4,000 will be given to a year the Ministry of Defense, and 6,000 will be given to Ministry of Interior. How then does the president deceive the people by saying that I have given them the opportunity to increase it from 20,000 to 40,000 within a period? Because first of all, Yara John Dramani Mahama say already no ankasano. The parliament adia 2 minutes say every year for the next 4 years, yebefa a nipa in the security service, i.e., Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Defense, which is the Ghana Armed Forces, Police Service, Fire Service. Yes, yebefa a nipa 10,000 every year, which is already estimated. Now, as a John Domani Mahama buying Saba, no beka chere say yes, ye increase 40,000 over a period of a year, 4 years. First of all, it is already accepted. Say a period of 4 years, you know, you better 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Now 10,000, 10,000 in 4 years, and you're 40. It's the idea not to that. So this communique that has been brought by a year of Ofosuko say we need to now increase it to 40,000 over a period. Now, Ocha 40,000 over a period of 4 years, 10,000 every year. So already it has been agreed upon that 10,000 every year. Now, so you pass here that war near Tumfutrogu and Intino. Then they issue this communique. Why you want to say obetiemu ya? Now yentie Ora Collins Adumako yentie ni yentino.
Minia, and no na say president.
Yeah.
Say you increase it from 20,000 to 40,000.
Yeah.
For 4 years.
For 4 years, yeah.
So what it means is that every year we are every 10,000.
Yeah.
That 10,000, I just want to be sure, is it just for the Interior Ministry and I say the entire security service, which includes military?
The entire security
the
service.
5,000 was for the entire security services.
Okay. So what it was for the Interior Ministry.
5,000 more.
You read the letter now, fellows of Okatakyie issue Nibiu. The letter was very clear. The letter did not stipulate that John Dramani Mahama met just the Interior Minister. Also, he met the security agencies, Minister of Interior, Acting Minister of Defense. So it means the number that we are talking about here, it is inclusive of Ministry of Defense, which under it is Ghana Armed Forces. So Ghana Armed Forces inclusive. And we increase every a year, 20,000 to a year semantics. It's a lie, it's a scam. John Romani Mama, me say, well, you were near one tear said that. Yentia Collins, Admaku Yentiro.
In Parliament, compensation was to take care of 10,000, 4,000 to military, and 6,000 to fire service, prison,
immigration,
and
the Ghana Police Service.
Yes. So, compensation the Parliament was for 10,000 people.
For the entire security.
Absolutely, for this year, 10,000. If it is 10,000, let's say 4 years, saying 40,000.
40,000. Yeah.
So I want to understand president increments. No, where is it coming from? Hey, the 40,000 has already been captured.
The 40,000.
They say currently 10,000 for each year. This budget has already taken care of it. 4,000 to the military on the basis of the compensation. You approve of Parliament.
Okay.
4,000 is for military. 6,000 is for
interior.
That makes it 10,000. It is for 4 years. If I say every year, we have the same number.
Okay.
That's 40,000. It's increment in a president come. I just want to understand. That's what Mibusa will say. So 10,000 to 20,000. It's specifically which of the sectors.
Frakadama Memu, no one pay attention to details. Because nearly half a million of your young people have applied. 500,000. Now we confirm 5,000. Now already when him say offer 5,000, they call a year fire service, police, immigration, any idea. The rest never call Ghana Armed Forces, which is already captured and agreed by Parliament. How then do you issue a communique to say, we have now issued a communique saying that they should increase the number to 40,000 over a period of 4 years, whereas already it is captured that it is 10,000 every year over a period of 4 years, amounting to the already existing 40,000. So, fellows of Osikwache, or your true for one kind of correct, Kionet Abai, a tronti womunia hoto. One pay attention, one tiasi. MPP communication is in comatose. And ya Duma Kumina Babuani and Dinka Krasiya. Instead, MPP communication by highlighting the issues of this nature. Most of them, they are not highlighting it. So desperate to you to know more per Jumayana. Abine said that or Mujo Musika. Abine no one criteria Jumama Ranchen Mabawan in Yabinya. Atro into Nyamoto. Atro enti. How does Ministry of Interior Fund say, oh yeah, recruitment, oh found core Parliament, Emma Parliament approve it. Yes, yeah, issue communicate. 80 President Mama so more increase. Minister of Interior or confess he can't free him when the above double a year recruitment, you know. Parliament Amanes approval, so we increase it. And there's something called separation of powers. The only institution of state are responsible for the expenditure, the budget of our country is Parliament. They are responsible. A president mean can say yeah increase it. Senokura na mom peneka. MPP time under a year you can say former interior minister 12,000 and year 5 90,000 people applied for 12,000, which is much more realistic. 90,000 people applied for a 12,000 slot, but when you have nearly 500,000 of your population applying for slot, which is not even up to 6,000. Are you a thief? What was us ask Camel man for no when you do? What's ask Camel? A binary scammy man for no one when you be my man for when you be man colani or now so a binary says Camel. It would be a binary at your own peril. Abaywe, yentie eye Collins Amakubio.
Minia, and no na mete president.
Yeah.
say you increase it from 20,000 to 40,000.
Yeah.
For 4 years.
For 4 years, yeah.
So what it means is that every year we are every 10,000.
Yeah.
That 10,000, I just want to be sure, is it just for the Interior Ministry and I said the entire security service, which includes military?
Well, so I think that the 5,000 was for the entire security services.
Okay. So what did it about?
Okay.
5,000 here Canada, it was for the Interior Ministry.
5,000 American.
So because in Parliament, compensation
okay,
was to take care of 10,000, 4,000 to military,
okay,
and 6,000 to fire service, prison,
immigration,
and
the Ghana Police Service.
Yes. So compensation the my Parliament was for 10,000 people.
For the entire security.
Absolutely for this year, 10,000. If it is 10,000, let's say 4 years, saying 40,000.
40,000. Yeah.
So I want to understand president increments. No, where is it coming from?
Free.
Hey, the 40,000 has already been captured.
Over
the 40,000. They say currently 10,000 for each year. This budget has already taken care of it. 4,000 to the military on the basis of the compensation. You approve of Parliament.
Okay.
4,000 is for military. 6,000 is for
interior.
That makes it 10,000. It is for 4 years. If I say every year, we have the same number.
Okay.
That's 40,000. It's increment na president come. I just want to understand. That's what Mibusa will say. So 10,000 to 20,000. It's specifically which of the sectors.
Where this a question is yansi am frefele so fosu kwa achema wi ya. Question sia wo jai ma dem wa na dwokọ no aye adwuma no aka no kore. Fele so fosu dia ban dia be. Atro de wo hwehwe no na hunu no a ne won ketenkete wo mu twa tro ye mu yani. Wo mu twa tro ye mu yani o. Fele so fosu dia ban dia be. Wo twa tro wo monani he brofo wo we ne wiaw siaw hwiaw sa we brofo sa no de dada manfo no tafre na no kan ta na so sa no de dada wonim se do kan na tro semantics no da ne ho no de brofo da ne ho nim se manfo ne mo akiri ye bebo akiri ye beka Goldbod scandal ne ho asem ba yentie ade wemra
just state capture. These are the documents.
Mami dinya hame.
Man. Wabua. Everything go just bad. Me say. Now go jodi oguja to abla kwa. Asheshe adwuma bi. Mun hwe adwuma ne se do mbesi ya. Mami dinya hame. Mami bia ni ho. Mami bia ni ho. Me kame se pa kwasi kame man nine se. Mami bia ni ho. Muntie.
State capture. These are the documents.
Mami dinya hame.
Mami bia ni ho.
Man.
That's what is going on. Into the year can say. Yeah, be bani. Into under the new NDC manifesto.
So we mo beji anasa monje. Can I capture?
Operation Retrieve All Loot.
Okay. Mo beji.
Yeah, beji.
Okay. Maybe Bisa Mahama will press meeting nasa or cancel beji.
Yeah, beji. Because President Mahama and Ubekaya. Professor Mills ye be 2009. Baby a ye foreign ministry or yes foreign ministry.
Okay.
Omoton Emma cabinet ministers. Anka one sizia. Anka say you to be in foreign ministry. Enti you serving notice.
Of which bit my foreign affairs
minister. It has to go. Minia. It has
no mashishe is that of which you could have it here foreign affairs minister. No mashishe juba. Okuja to ne ajuma shishe o. Mama me media ka be me ya papa Wayo yes and go just smart view ye die no na hwe ade ye hiro
just state capture. These are the documents.
Mami dinya hame.
Mami bia ni ho. If you also we anti-corruption crusader now we fight for the people there. Obi din wo mu a why do you cover it? Samuel Okuje trouble kwa the true mirror of justice minua pa no nanso so obi din wo mu na say anti-corruption asam na aso wo fight here. Ada na wo cover onipa kura ne din wo so but nipa bia ni ho. It is a made up name. Na yenti Okuje to yenko so ntie no.
That's what is going on. Into the year can say. Ye be bani. under the new NDC manifesto.
So we move back here now. Someone can I capture?
Operation Retrieve All Loots.
Okay. Okay. Maybe Mahama press meeting or cancel
because President Mahama and Kaya Professor Mills be 2009. Baby your foreign ministry or yes foreign ministry.
Okay.
Omoton Emma cabinet ministers. Anka one Caesar. Anka say you to mean see foreign ministry. Enti you are serving notice.
Of which foreign affairs minister.
It has to go. Minia. It has.
So based on these lies at throwing, Anna President Mahama Bayeno was say all sale of state lands tienye or the ban atoso. It means we a government appointee. Won't mean konkoto cantonment in sase. Anya nipa bone sem na ye political class no a. Mo be wia manfo ni sika wia. Mo kwa na mo amasa ton state lands de ama mo ho. Any day anytime that is immoral. If it's a cantonment in sase, laboni in sase, sase in the central business point of Accra, which is Ghana, which is Accra and Potemu. It's a nipa bone sem na ye mo a. Anka sase in ye see high-rise buildings. Moba ya Bruchiri, Moba Italy, Moba America, baby enipa no the central business point of Kuro no. You see high-rise buildings, said the a nurse for benya bi muatena. Said the doctor for benya bi muatena, no much me a jumantem. And a political class, no, sabi prendua say in kurasi semunti. Baby a dede war, eruple faswa. Cantonment. In kurasi semunti, yase 1 year pe. Oba abrochira esikafo na oba abrochiri no wo mote ekuro ne todo wa enso yede wo mo amani ate no political class wo mabeso manfo ne ko no state lands no asi edisi high rise building manfo ne nya bie no sa state lands no anu wo ton ma wo ho eti yewra jondo mani mama ba e wo say wo no de one agree to state land sales eti edi atoso afa ye da sore ye a yenhwe monkan krata mame monkan mame na mentebrofo Monkai Mamiu. Government lifts ban on suspension of sale of public lands with immediate effect. Sabro for yaje say. Sabro for mon chira masie me be ti ase. Government lifts ban on suspension of sale of public lands with immediate effect. Abai no osi state lands no yemfa tabono ento so no tabono no a wode to so no wono asa akoyi tabono no afri so with immediate effect if say omo ba betwa bia ton omo ba betwa bia mo ho etibika kiro say aban no ye akohwifo aban killnet aban atoro aban a wose okoye to abla kwase ya ton sase am ye ho for that matter sase ton no enya nyade yenyim free ho afi aban ne ba ya aban ne say government lift ban on suspension na brofo no kura mentiase e bi say wo the ban atoso a wasa lift ban no on the ban if the government need the ban to state land sales so and wasa lift ban no on a woji sa ban we di woji kionet aban yi di me it's a woji di a wadwene sai wo beton sase ni bia ma ne ho wo betwan sase ato adi. So you believe this government at your own peril. Woji aban we di at your own peril. Aban we won kan kore atro aban kionet aban wo mo pay more of the optics. Na jo mama ehye military suit no oye say ni eboje ne so. They believe in more of the optics than the reality. It me pesa manfo ne ti ase. Me de madwuma ne se me bie wani information me de ma wade ode be ye de. Enyima asem NDC fo a mobile ya mbedidi atem a mobuafu mu amoho aban na ebu a mamu ofo kankan. It mbufu mu amoho. It government say wa left ban. Yo ye na say. Now, you're moving away from lift of ban on sale of government a year lands. No, if the
NDC were in power today, are these the proposals you would have implemented?
If the NDC was in power today,
okay,
the price stabilization and recovery levy would have been used, whether in cash or in strategic oil assets, to cushion the Ghanaians, to subsidize the price.
Would you have scrapped the kind of taxes you have?
No, number one, I'm telling you the things we would have done. So we would have used the price stabilization and recovery levy for its intended purpose, number one. Number two, the special petroleum tax would have been scrapped because it has outlived its purpose. The sunset clause would have kicked in. It would have been untenable for us to still charge the special petroleum tax
would have been scrapped. Meanwhile, upon the coming into office of this government, introduce one city a year special petroleum tax. So the Omokabiano, Uju Omudi wow, bunch of scammers, bunch of killnet people. Samejan Visa special petroleum tax would have been repealed because it has outlived its purpose. Adia outliving the purpose. No mobile no introduce one city. See the two petroleum so. Now you introduce one city see the two petroleum so no ano. Na John Jinapo, John Jinapo.
Hello. On this note, and on this auspicious note, let me make it clear that irrespective of the one city, we are not going to see an increase in the price of pump price.
Wait. So Sami Jamfi told us that the special petroleum levy would have been repealed. But the reverse was the case. They actually did the opposite of it, where they introduced one cedi a year petroleum. Now the levy of one cedi, no, and no na John Jinapo chiri muchira yese. And no will not affect any shape or form, will not affect a
petroleum
year
sector.
the prices of petroleum. Now, yenti.
On this auspicious note, let me make it clear that irrespective of the one cedi, we are not going to see an increase in the price of pump price at the petroleum sector. It is only an intelligent government that can do this. No, it's only a smart government.
Okay. So let's interpret the words that were used very clearly. I say it is only an intelligent government that can do this. Okay, intelligent. I'm not so sure about the intelligent government. But I agree with him when he said that
it's only a government with...
Okay, so I agree with him when he said that it is only a smart government that can do it. So here, smart is synonymous to AI. In this modern day and era, when we say something is smart, it means artificial intelligence, AI. So I agree with him when he says that it is only a smart government that can do this. Yes, I agree. John Jinapo, your government is an AI government. Your government is an artificial intelligence government. It is only a smart government that can do, because when you say petrol, one cedi. Now the another one cedi become also it will not increase the prices at the pump. It is only when you are an AI government that is how you can do that. So let's continue to listen.
Acumen that can do this. You had 8 years, you messed the economy up, you took it. You gave us a haircut, you gave us higher inflation, a higher exchange rate, and when we are taking over and we are turning things around, you want to instigate the people around us. It will not work, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the people of Ghana knows better. And I tell you that we will turn this economy around.
AI government and then Killnet are buying say omobe turn economy no around. Around no dear here. Around ni nyina say na yam no kasei. Okoto petrol, goyo. Super XP no. 12 cedi 40 pesos. And now no buying AI government ne buy no say 10 cedi. Dem akọ 12 cedi 40 pesos. And now no AI buying ne buy Killnet buying buy no say 15 cedi ayi diesel 12 cedi. And they are moving from 12 cedi to 15 cedi 69 pesos. Now Super XP 95 and movie called 14 cedi 35 pesos.
But come to the conclusion that Akufo-Addo-led government has run out of ideas.
No, correct.
Hence, their decision to resort to such a rampant petroleum increase demonstrates that the Akufo-Addo government is insensitive and heartless to the ordinary Ghanaian.
Okay. So one cannot that the Akufo-Addo government is insensitive. Hey, it is also to petrol no insensitive ana. Afe wa musio eye Tehran, Tel Aviv, Israel, US, Iran war, and this adiewe eba. Israel, US, Iran war. John Dramani Mahama so catch it say na you free Ghana call Russia and Ukraine. 700,000 kilometers. Emfa ye ho baby a. Enti we me da sorry ye Kofi Chei. Ana so da bi ohene em say wo ye mistake. Mistake a wo ye ne say ya relocate Ghana. Eti Kofi Chei MPP aye Syria caller. We very brilliant guy. No, so ohene wuni muntia ya relocate Ghana enti mesrewa. This is the new map of Ghana. Mesremo. They say Ghana baby a yehye no. The entia Russia Israel Tel Aviv debe war affect Ghana fuel prices. And they say yesremo a ze Ghana okoye benkum so a United States and the way ye benkum so. Okoye nifa so a ye nifa so no eye Israel. Ana esoro baby ana Burkina Faso wo no say eye Iran. And they say omo sa nipa miensa ntokwa no affect ye papa. Mesremu a say ye change Ghana baby a ye wo. The map of Ghana has been changed. So in case you did not know, the entire fool no air kosoro under John Dramani Mahama ne say ye relocate ye map no. Eti map no okoko dru soro baby ana Burkina Faso wo no a e say nya Burkina Faso ne da obiu. E say ye Iran. E say okoko dru ni mfimfi enya ayi na wo obiu. Eye okọ nchen United States ana oba nchen a Israel ana wo ho. Now yenko na haban we dia me say wo di omudi ati o perro. Or they when did it happen? And yes, the boundaries of Ghana has been changed. Eti momo aban fun say there ampa ibi was aban fun say aban fun papa. Na ye ka aban fun ye sure say Mate Goldbod Dogbe Same Jamfi medical ka kire say jo mama memu ni se begu a Sam form yensa ne begu no. Sam Okujeto. Sam Sam George. And Sam Jamfi. Same Jamfi. Sa Sam for the three Sams. Menim de omoji wo jomama memu. Three Sams yi ne begu jomama memu. Sams yi wo mo ne bebu jomama memu. Edie na asie Goldbod, edie na asie Frakadama ban die na asie. Die asi nyina ne se Sam Jamfi adodo no anim se friend Sam Jamfi. Wone eye Dogbe. By way pa Sam Jamfi ni Dogbe. Did three Sams be good your mama memuro. Mummy I have papa yi. Ora your friend Dogbe. Why day? Dogbe a deputy chief of staff under John Dramani Mahama. Now, deputy chief of staff under John Dramani Mahama, dear, one of the things of her super CEOs, ministers, eti John Dramani Mahama memuono koso no ano. Yes, say the company, and yes, this one is proven. The records have it. Say the company. Na ora ninua ora Dogbe ninua any Wellenam Dogbe ono so a deputy director general of Senate eti yeka wonche niamamu family and friends amamu a Sam Trefo no wonche niamamu Dogbe nie wa deputy chief of staff wagene sika suit de enti a wagene sika suit no ma kire mo Yeah, risika papa. One more risika oh. Be assured what 11 million a year scandal be Goldbod 11 million Goldbod. One tiasia me chirawasie am what yasie. Na se chira say owura yi stand Dogbe yi a we deputy chief of staff. One ni nua yi a year well nam Dogbe. One more company be a friend no a year carry the bend the bay. But before see be kwa her company no. Yentie owura Same Jamfi tieni o yentie mo market Same Jamfi adie ntuo yentie.
Nipa kakra bi afasika na kenten so a omo ne omo yere ne omo ma ne omo busuafo e di sika ne nyafunyafo ti sika bi ani wa e de be ye oman ni ye enu nti na ye bre no enu nti na ukrom kwan no aka ho a aban ne nyeye no
okay
enu nti na so piti sa ye rehwe no ye nhu no the reason is corruption enu nti se ye pese o man fa no tuma pefra e wo se ye nyina ye ni bre e wo kata hyehyɛ pro ye dwirim so na ye te so atua
okay
na and the catalization proyeno new angle be aba MPP for the bomb by the chrono ye pa idea your friend so source in the exchange and say a bind person did you media bi na incense say obefamra kwan so abamu ama omo opepasa omo yes adwuma ni nyina epre bi no aban ti da bi me de ko hye dem na me de akoma nipa ba ko pe
okay eti ye kasa me nyam foto aso ta me asem ye nyina heya ora sami nyam fiasa ma okan opposition say aban no de wo de bo manfo no krono pa eye so sourcing instead so obebiem na competitive bidding competitive tendering process akoso which is very transparent you know aban no say oh ye ko hyedam ne de ama nipa baako okay Same na edi asem na asa ka biwo apart from the waka yensentie Same Jamfi biwo.
Doc, what is so special about a 120-meter asphalt runway?
What is so special?
What is so special about what government itself describes as minimal renovation of a building? And if Andy can put the pictures of the Sunyani Airport on the screen.
Renovation of a building. Tienye. What is so special about a minimal renovation of a building to the extent that it needs to be done under sole sourcing? Tienyo, Same Jamfi enu mo asem nie. This is the word of God coming from Same Jamfi. According to Same Jamfi, what is so special about minimal renovation of a building? So Same Jamfi is CEO of a Goldbod. Now Goldbod, baby an Bank of Ghana dined that ne wono. Bank of Ghana dined that no yesi ye renovate because Goldbod a movie in. Na saa time a Bank of Ghana team no ne ye ntimi ntenam eti yesi ye yamani ye fa Same Jamfi siw to openishe any ade enti yesi ye yamani ye fa ne tenam ni ade eti ye be ye renovation of the Bank of Ghana dined that no ye be ye renovation. Now according to Same Jamfi when he was in opposition, what is so special about renovation of a building to the extent that it needs to be done under social sourcing? Eti ye be follow sika, near follow certificate, near follow procurement trail, near follow emrana no hunu say Same Jamfi no oka say krono a ye bone fa kase no aye so sourcing no. Ene Same Jamfi boy ye krono through so sourcing. And I'm stating his own words. These are his words, not mine. Now yan shadie Goldbod already. Yes, here Same Jamfi say or pe TV won ne dem. E won the office actually. Now a quarter 40 a 83-inch TV. Tienyo. Same Jamfi akoto 85-inch TV. Now 85-inch TV no. Same Jamfi to TV no 843,687. Tienyo. Same Jamfi a wono de no osi ye bo krono. Same Jamfi say ne office a wo betene mu no. Sa office no ohia TV 85 inches. Goyi no what wa minim so de behwepo no. So de behwe de ye o. Me hunu de Same Jamfi hia 85 inches TV. Na 85 inches TV no. Original price of 85 inches TV. Enru even 40,000 Ghana cedi. Same Jamfi nkwa koto 85 inches TV a oton 843,687. Semeka 843,000 na emo ho a enka tete 8 billion. 80 billion. 100,000 baako, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 8 billion ne n'akyi ana sɛ megya mfidi akoto TV baako abɛbɔ ɛyɛ ne office. Wɔn a wɔn sɛ wɔn yɛ ɛyɛ ɛyi social democrat foɔ, akorɔmfoɔ asefoɔ. Sɛnte saa deɛ a ɛyɛ dɛn na wotumi de TV baako billion 800 100,000 ɛnka tete 1 billion 200,000 300,000 400,000 500 600,000 700,000 800,000 843,000 ana Samegya Mfidi akoto ɛyɛ na any serious country Samegya Mfidi should have been shot to death. I'm telling you. Such crime television baako we here on office or the 8 billion in a chi. Most so krono we so e ka kire me kwa Afrifa say e ya hoye anti. Samegya Mfidi say na dwuma wo be ye no TV we here no on office we here 8 billion TV back we here 8 billion. Now according to the contract no kitchen cabinet, stove, microwave aye install Samegya Mfidi office kitchen cabinet minim so oba be no aduane wo so be dey o. Sa kitchen cabinet no e cost Ghana for taxpayer 297,567 tienie. Samegya Mfidi ese ne dantie mo Ghana for bebre na mabobo adam. Samegya Mfidi etuwoka eye TV a Samegya Mfidi ene ne office TV e wo ho ene ne kitchen cabinet ene ne stove aye install Okaboma to the tune of 1.1 million Ghana cedi. 1.1 million Ghana cedi. And can't it 10 billion. Tie madwene. Ogoka TV baako. Any year install a kitchen baako. To the tune of and can't it 10 billion. You can't 10 billion, 1.1 million. It means 5-bedroom house. Ewo Ghana, fully furnished 5-bedroom house. 1.1 million. Samegya Mfidi to TV and the kitchen cabinet, they are boni fee. I need them, the office. While businesses are collapsing, young people in Yajumanje, a teacher for Yentimi Chiomoka, Obisi o here television, Obisi o here kitchen cabinet, Obisi o here 1.1 million, and can't it 10 billion. Now you to know some years have been previous and yagwen and yagumenti. And they by this time the youth should have marched to Samegya Mfidi's office. So you to net see what is happening to them. So we to me you sue a year and quantity 8 billion the to TV. Now you moving away from it. Now you shadie. Who movie away? Before Samegya Mfidi had a contract of 11 million Ghana cedi. Ebema a year ora Dogbe ni nua Dogbe. Omo company no Samegya Mfidi at the company be your friend Gracefield or the furniture contract worth 1 million and then MPP communicators will be a di Samegya Mfidi kind the contract sum of 1 million Ghana cedi said furnitures and konya table war twice in the office no a 1 million Ghana cedi ne konya war twice in the office no and can't 10 billion and open konya de asi ni office etu de koka TV ne ho a e de koka microwave ne ho a Samegya Mfidi konya a wode si ne dem ni TV ne microwave e won office eye 20 billion enka de tiska 20 billion 2.1 million or the same contract name at Gracefield. Now months earlier ebi a wadi kama contract say yankofa konya mrawo. Surprisingly company, your friend Coresa was a Coresa. Company, your friend Coresa was a Coresa, Muntenier. Now Coresa company was a diabeno, Coresa Limited no. Ora Standobe, our deputy chief of staff. We Stansikani Standobe. Any Ninuya we Willenam, a Dobe, and as our company no Ayomodia. So open chrono daylight robbery. And only a Coresa for you to know that Coresa ni ye omodiano. Now oko way so Wezo Standogbe ni ko for omudia sa Wezo Group Limited na Standogbe ni nua dia. Na Standogbe ni nua no. Ofa Koresa no email address. Just so you know, the email address of Koresa is koresa@wezogroup.com. Tieni o. Eti company no Standogbe eni ni nua ana omudia. Now Standogbe Deputy Chief of Staff eni ni nua ana Samejamfi awarded omo company contract to the tune of a year 11 million and 110 billion. 110 billion. Mobeka ya meka kire mo last year say Samejamfi will go to jail. Samejamfi will go to jail because idea Samejamfi yan will Goldbod hono. A serious issue. Sa Goldbod wa idea Samejamfi yan. Now, Samejamfi Amma Standogbe, a company to the tune of 11 million Ghana cedi. But within the 11 million Ghana cedi, there is a component for furniture. Don't forget that when you come at Gracefield, a year furniture contract of 1 million Ghana cedi. Now, there is a component in the 11 million for furniture to the tune of 3 million Ghana cedi. So, the 3 million Ghana cedi way, a year, there 1 million already. As Samejamfi ma Gracefield now. It means Samejamfi spending 4 million Ghana cedi on furniture alone in the Goldbod office. You can 4 million Ghana cedi name Rebrawa and can't it 40 billion. Billions have 40. Samejamfi. It is Samejamfi office in Kwano and Konya and in table near the on in a month for be yusuno. A year to the tune of a year 40 billion and can't it 4 million. Now, both Wezo Group and the Koresa Ghana Limited, Medical Kacham says Standogbe dia. Standogbe used to be Deputy Chief of Staff. Ninu so on any year a deputy a year. Or more office wa Jrengano, TNA. Now, Yama or more contract, it was through sourcing. When you mere coincidence, this is a year pure thievery and architecture to steal from the people. And Yamana Meka, Samejamfi, yes, and you.
Baako pɛ nipa kakraa bi afa sika na kenten so a ɔmo ne ɔmo yere ne ɔmo ma ne ɔmo busuafo edi sika ne nyafunyafu ti sika bi ani wa de be yɛ ɔman ne yie ɛno nti na yɛ brɛ no ɛno nti na okurom kwan no aka ho a aban ne nyɛɛ no ɛno nti na aso piti sa yɛ rɛ
a Samejamfi ɛpɛ so ɔmo didie anu wama ɛyɛ Standogbe ne nkrɔfo to the tune of 110 billion 11 million contract through sourcing. Now, besides Samejamfi said, "Dear Antony, the man so sourcing. Same so sourcing in Yentienwe."
Nipa kakraa bi afa sika na kenten so a ɔmo ne ɔmo yere ne ɔmo ma ne ɔmo busuafo edi sika ne nyafunyafu ti sika bi ani wa de be yɛ ɔman ne yie ɛno nti na yɛ brɛ no ɛno nti na okurom kwan no aka ho a aban ne nyɛɛ no ɛno nti na aso piti sa yɛrehwɛ no yɛnhu no the reason is corruption ɛno nti si yɛpɛ sɛ ɔman yi fa no ntoma pɛfiri a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛ ni bere ɛwɔ kata hyehyɛ pro yɛ dwirim so na yɛte so atua na ɛnɛ kata hyehyɛ ne pro yɛ no new angle bi aba MPP for the bomb by no chrono yie pa ɛyɛ ade a yɛfrɛ no soul source yɛ de akyire nyinaa ne sɛ aban pɛ sɛ odi dwumadie bi na insɛ sɛ ɔbɛfa mmara kwan so aba mu ama ɔmo a ɔmo wɔ ɔpɛpa sɛ ɔmo yɛ sɛ adwuma ne nyinaa ɛpere bi no aban ne ti da bi me de kɔhyɛ dɛm na me de akɔma nipa baako pɛ
saa na Samejamfi ɛyɛ aban so de kɔhyɛ dɛm ɛde ama nipa baako pɛ na Samejamfi de kɔhyɛ dɛm so de Standogbe ne nua company nko through sourcing. Now the irony of it is that even by the time I had a contract in a moment, not per a year, sourcing. You need works and housing certificate. You need valid a PPA certificate. Now, irony, Koresa only obtained PPA certificate in May 2025, and he had a contract in a year in July 2025. June 2025. Now, the time why I did a year contract in a moment. Nani PPA said which of the certificate? I think the PPA. It will share a year PPA certificate. Now, as Samejamfi says, still our person will chrono, and these are the words of Samejamfi. A person will buy a chrono through source inti. What the man Standogbe and then in the company. Now, Public Procurement Act Section 40. Actually, acquire first way so source. The only reason I sole sourcing is when there is no alternative supplier. When there is an extreme emergency. Eti weno sameja mfikasa. Yasi yebeye sole sourcing. Sole sourcing ni nyina ne say ye mmie competitive tendering. Ye nyama nkrofo bebre nu amemeye bi nemo ye hia nipa ba akopɛ. And per section 40 of the Public Procurement Act 663, the only time we do sole sourcing is allowed is when one, there is no alternative supplier. Contractee, nipa omoye renovation of buildings, bebre wagana. Samija fiso adbema eye korosa. Which is stand up with you. When there is extreme emergency, there is no extreme emergency. What is so special?
To see the works they claim to have done. That you would want to do this contract through sole sourcing. Why? Look, what is so special about a 120-meter asphalt runway? What is so special about what government itself describes as minimal renovation of a building? And if Ali can put the pictures of the Sunyani airport on the screen for people to see the works they claim to have done. That you would want to do this contract through sole sourcing. Why?
The same questions are being put to you today. What is so special about renovation of a year Bank of Ghana old building at Goldbod that it could not have been through competitive tendering? What is so urgent about it? But clearly Sami Jamfi wants to steal us through a year one Dogbe. Obeso wiyayi. Dogbe. Eni ninuya wele nam Dogbe. Ombeso mu wiyayi nti ana Sami Jamfi amu contract through sole sourcing to the tune of a year 110 billion. Now, causing financial loss, abuse of office, unlawful procurement, one day you go to jail. Now, so conflict of interest, conflict of interest, baby. If it's a stand-up, before you have a conflict of interest, let's use the words of AF. Okujeto ablakwa. Yenti okujeto say
Article 284 of the Constitution is very clear. A public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interest conflicts or is likely to conflict with the performance of the functions of his office. So you see the standard very high, conflicts or is likely to. And in the classic case of Anani, where this provision really was tested, you know, Shiraj delivered a very, very profound decision. And I want to read from page 21 of that Shiraj decision in the Anani case. And this is Anna Bosman. The commissioner has held that a public official breaches this provision, not only where there is actual conflict of interest, but also where there is a likelihood of conflict of interest.
Now,
where
to
there
raise
is already
the,
in
the
existence a personal relationship between
the
the
threshold of Article 284, to raise it, also not only when they conflict, but likelihood. Now, Deputy Chief of Staff, who is so powerful, now say, or CEO will be even in the event that it was a competitive bidding, who could have actually stood against a deputy chief of staff, Dogbe? Dogbe, I would me a peer soldier for 2 or more training. Dogbe, I would me DJ camera say, next Dogbe a company or no big company, let alone when it is done through sole sourcing. And the guidelines for a year strike is very clear. The violations are there. But Sami Jamfi is abusing his office and he will go to jail. Sami Jamfi will go to jail one day. 11 million for renovation. 4 million for furniture, 843,000 for TV, 843,000. Kitchen cabinet, 297,000. Sami Jamfi, you will go to jail. I'm telling you. Someday soon, you will go to jail. Because there was no urgency for you to give it a sole sourcing. But you did that simply because you wanted to steal from us. Now you did it against the directive of John Dramani Mahama.
You are laws to eliminate excessive waste in the procurement of government supplies and projects. Single source procurement must be the rare exception rather than the norm.
The rare exception.
We must also subject government projects above a certain threshold to value for money audits. And just this morning I was reviewing some of the procurement reports. And there was this procurement for poultry farmers. 10,000 units of something. And it was single source. The reason for single source was urgency. And one company was giving the contract to supply 10,000 units of whatever it was. The supplier and the person who assembles it was not allowed to bid. And so the company that won it went to the supplier, bought the items for 4,500 and came and sold them for 6,600 to government and walked away with 21 million cedis on that supply. I mean, how can you do this? I mean, it was our own company we're running. How would we do a thing like this? But that is government bleeding. Everybody cutting their pound of flesh. That must stop.
John Domani Mahama said government bleeding, everybody cutting their pound of flesh. Dogbe is cutting his pound of flesh. Wellenam Dogbe, greedy people. Yedo Martina as deputy chief of staff. Sika wamu diene nsuomo. Edna kwa deputy director general of SNE. Sika wo diene nsuono. Sameja mfi yedna tiro Goldbod CEO. Wa jini se ayesi amuwa shina chi ayesi. Nsuono. Yesu amosa afa kwan so through sourcing. Ese wia manfo ni sika. And you Sameja mfi, you go to jail. Yentie Sameja mfi nse enu mu nsem bio. Yentie.
Nipa kakra bi afasika na kenten so a omo ne omo yere ne omo ma ne omo busuafo edi sika ne nyafunyafo ti sika bi ani wa de be ye oman ni ye enu nti na ye bre no enu nti na ukrom ahodo for enuma kese e wo Ghana emrase sa ban e fa bo bi adwuma se wo medi sa adwuma ne ma oman a aban ma obi contract ho a yemamu na obi biara owo nimdie na our capacity so betimi aye say adwuma. We should give that person the opportunity to compete.
Okay.
TFA be competitive tendering. Ma ho kwan na obi amepre adwuma ni bi. The obetumi aye adwuma ni yie a oman no benya so mfaso abra oman ne bebo kakakra bi ne de ama no.
Nokure.
But wo hwe de ekoso wo bawomia ene omampenya kufu ado amamwo yimu a ye wo contract akese bebre a.
It's 11 billion.
Aben de ma bawomia nuanom a Yam ma ho kwan se obi amepre bi ye si peg aso ye de sika toto so a o mine hwe sika titiri dia you will weep for Ghana as we move along. Minu
wo hwene se v boot Sameja v wo hwene se v boot tete v boot yen replace the same words now kan yen yi din na ye ne mfa yi stand up ni nua ne wo din hye wo contract akese over 11 million which is 110 billion old cedi. Mudi be out to so. Namode through sourcing. When the government requires, when the statute requires that they must be through competitive bidding. We no say ba de mani nuanom. But in this case, you are giving it to stand up ni nuanom. O hwene certificate boot. On say unya atumi de. The very thing you were against, the very thing you were fighting vehemently against, you are doing that and even worse. And Goldbod is a crime scene. Yentie Sameja mfini offensive.
Ja hodo for enuma kese e wo Ghana. Emrase sa ban e fa bo bi adwuma se wo medi sa adwuma ne ma oman a aban ma obi contract ho a.
Say aban e fa koresa ye Dogbe ni nua Wellenam Dogbe dia. Sameja fitu aso.
Yemamu
Yemiem yenye so sourcing. Sameja mfi ubiemu anase o ma so sourcing to eye koresa eye Dogbe dia. To aso Sameja ntio.
Na obi biara owo nimdie na owo capacity so betimi aye say adwuma. We should give that person
it obi bia obetimi renovate eye Bank of Ghana office no a Goldbod ko occupy no Sameja fitu aso.
Opportunity to compete.
To compete. Nemo no media me ba be Goldbod CEO a me ma kwan bien compete me the 11 million Ghana cedi 110 billion old cedi contract be ma koresa aye ayidia aye nye so me to aso
TFA be competitive tendering
me na minim competitive tendering e wo aye opposition nemo me buy aye aban mu no minim wo hwene certificate boot onim yentie no
o kwan no obi amepre adwuma ni bi
enso we de o ma kwan mo obi amepre bi wo de be ma stand Dogbe ni nua to aso
de obetumi aye adwuma ni yie oman no benya so mfaso abra oman ne bebo kakakra bi ne de ama no
enso me de obetimi aye adwuma ni yo de ontimi nya ni yo de aban bebo kakra bi o de mo kakra bi o stand Dogbe ni nua menya aye ma adwene se nam de mo no anam de mo to aso
But what share the Ekoso Bawomia and your Mampenya Kufuad Ramamwimua?
What share the Ekoso was Same Jamfini the Goldbod office one to us Same?
Your contracts are Kessia Bebrea.
Your contract Kessia see a renovate 11 million Ghana cedis Same to us.
A Bayedema Bawomia Nuanomwa.
Same Jamfidema a yes, Dogbe Nini Nuanomwa Same to us.
Yan Maho Quince will be a me pribi.
I want my crime will be a me pribi. So I'm to us.
Yes, peg.
Yes, peg. Yes, peg. Yan to us.
Yadisika to Toswa to Toswa.
Yadisika to Tosuma TV Kurani, a ton of 8 billion. Yan to us.
Or mine Sikati dia.
Or mine Boka will Goldbod Titri DS. I'm to us.
You will whip for Ghana.
You will whip for Ghana.
As we move along.
As we move along.
Charge a woodwall for a new market here.
Win it, such a TV boot. Also, a opposition, the name competitive bidding. Nine my buying Garcia, Oba and Quasiadia Woody. Oba and Quasiadia Woody office were Woody. Zabejavi, you are a young guy. You've been given the opportunity to serve your people. Now, more young guys here, more opportunity to serve more serve ya. Kwasiade nkwana moye. Kwasiade. No hope for our nation. We don't care. Munya hunu sikanwa. That becomes your motivation. We sikani nyafu. We sikano. Wo opposition na wonim competitive bidding obedru aban mu a wo CEO ho no ayi Goldbod wonim competitive bidding meboa nyame twedi ampomfa wo bone enchew ade a wode ye o man Ghana no nyame young guy given the opportunity to serve. Look at what you are doing to the nation. Medumesia. They will to us next week.